Are you addicted to email? Do you have any idea how much time that you spend in your email inbox every day? In one of my Gmail accounts, I currently have 34,344 unread messages. And this is just one of over a dozen different Gmail accounts that I own. My name is Dr. Brad Semp, and I'd like to invite you to spend just a few minutes with me as I uncover one of the hidden areas that thrusts us into busyness and sabotages our daily productivity. Did you know that on an average day, more than 247 billion emails are sent worldwide? A portion of that email traffic is making its way into your inbox. It doesn't matter whether you receive tens, hundreds, or thousands of emails each day. It doesn't matter whether you use email for business or for pleasure. It doesn't matter whether you like to keep an absolutely clean inbox or let thousands of unread emails build up. The fact remains that you are spending a valuable portion of your time and energies on email-related actions every day. You have to log in, open emails, read them, respond to some, delete others, and store some for future reference. The list goes on. How many times per day do you go through this cycle? 2, 3, 4 times? Most likely it is more. Some of our clients used to check email every 5 to 10 minutes, or whenever they heard the ding or the flash of a light indicating that a new email had arrived in their inbox. If this is you, how much time is this really costing you every day? Think about traditional snail mail. Prior to email, one of the main mechanisms for transferring information from one person to another involved the sending of written documents through the mail. How many times is mail delivered to your home each day? One time, right? Do you camp out on your porch or sleep curbside 24 hours per day waiting for the mail person to come that one time every day? Of course you don't. Just the thought of that might have made you chuckle. Quite frankly, it's a ridiculous thought. Yet with email, we act as if our lives depend upon that very next flashing light or beeping signal indicating that you've got mail. The truth is that email heads the list of technology as the single largest source of busyness in the world today. Perceived as harmless by most, there is a high probability that email is the main reason why your business is floundering, your marriage is sputtering, or your sex life totally sucks. But you can't blame email. Email itself is actually harmless. It's the manner in which most folks manage their email that is completely messed up. Are you one of the 64% of mobile workers who sleep with their smartphone within arm's length? Are you one of the 35% of mobile workers who check email first thing in the morning before doing anything else? Are you part of the 62% of workers who check work email on weekends? Or maybe you are part of the 83% of folks who check email at least one time per day while on vacation. You might even align yourself with the 15% of Americans who admit that they are addicted to email. Back in 2008, I noticed that I was spending a significant amount of my day reading and responding to email. I didn't know just how much time I was spending until I wrote down everything that I did for 2 full weeks. And at the end of that 2-week exercise, I sat down and tallied up the results. What I found was shocking. On an average day, I was spending 2 hours and 20 minutes on email-related tasks such as reading, writing, filing, printing, etc. Holy crap, I thought. Over 25% of my normal workday was on email. As I started to raise this awareness with my friends, family, and clients, I quickly discovered that many people were spending far more time in email than even I was at the time. In fact, one of my clients calculated that he was spending almost 4 hours and 10 minutes per day on email-related actions. Wowzer. So what if we are able to reclaim almost all of the time that you spend in your email inbox today? What would it add back into your day to work on actions that are core to the success of your business? What about using that time to spend it with your wife, husband, children, or other loved ones? What if there existed a system to manage email more along the lines of how we handle traditional snail mail yet still reap the benefits of email by making sure that we receive immediate delivery of important and critical information. This is exactly the system that I set out to build 3 years ago. Today it is called Email for Busy People, and it is what enables me to manage all of my incoming email in less than 25 minutes of my personal time per day. Did I mention that I have over 135 active email accounts that are all managed in less than 25 minutes per day? How was I able to accomplish this? How was I able to take back my life, minimize my time spent on email, and still be confident that everything gets done? I simply built and put an effective system in place that works for me, and you can easily do the same. In fact, you have an advantage because you don't even have to build the system. All you do is have to implement a proven system. Here's a brief overview of how the Email for Busy People system works. First, we centralize your incoming email using a single Gmail account that is accessible worldwide. Next, you customize an email rules template that guides the processing of your emails and then eliminate any and all of your email tethers so that you aren't tempted to camp out in your email inbox. And don't worry, we utilize another little trick so that you receive high priority and absolutely critical information via a private email address or even a phone call or SMS text message. And the final piece to the puzzle involves finding someone to spend just a few minutes on a daily basis to process email on your behalf. Pretty cool, huh? Over the past 3 years, I've worked out the kinks in our Email for Busy People system by improving or removing stuff that wasn't working, adding new features that improve the experience, and optimizing the overall workings of the process. Email for Busy People includes every little piece that you will need to put this exact system in motion for yourself. Here's what you'll get. Action maps. You will receive our overview map that describes the entire Email for Busy People system at a 30,000-foot level, as well as 8 action maps that detail how to quickly implement the system in a step-by-step manner. Step-by-step action videos. You will receive 8 instructional videos that show you exactly what to do and how to do it. Each video corresponds with the action maps that I just described and can be downloaded for offline viewing. Other course materials. We also provide you with a course overview guide, an email rules template, an auto response template, an email manager resource pack, and an implementation checklist to make sure that you don't miss anything. As you can see, you'll get everything that you could possibly need to duplicate the exact proven Email for Busy People system that I have built and optimized over the past 3 years. It is what has saved almost 2 hours of time for me each and every day and has done the same for thousands of other customers. Since 2008, I cannot begin to count the number of hours that I have invested into building, tweaking, and optimizing the Email for Busy People system. I'm not complaining. I'm just excited because you get to take advantage of my time investment. So how much is your time worth? Have you ever thought about it? A minimum hourly value for a typical entrepreneur is $100 per hour, and yours is most likely much, much higher than this. However, let's use that number and value your time at $100 per hour. If you were to save only 30 minutes per day using our Email for Busy People system, then on a 5-day work week, you will save $250 per week or $1,000 per month. And again, these are very conservative numbers. So what's your investment to access the Email for Busy People system? It's a low one-time investment of only $99.95. Looking back at our calculation, you most likely will save at least $1,000 per month when you implement the system. This means that you're receiving a 10 times return on investment within the first 30 days alone. That's a ridiculously great ROI. So scroll down below and click on the Order Now button to unlock the Email for Busy People system. Oh yeah, one more thing. If for any reason that you are not satisfied with the Email for Busy People system within the first 30 days, Simply notify and inform us that you actively tried to put the system into action and that it did not meet your expectations. We'll promptly refund your monies under our no questions asked refund policy. So there really is no risk to you to trial our system. And remember this, managing your email is like anything else in life. You can either continue to manage email in the same manner that everyone else does and live the same busy lifestyle as everyone else, or you can buck the system and easily implement this proven system that will transform your life by freeing up time that you never knew could be freed. Are you going to be the action taker who friends and business colleagues look at and admire for being a leader and pioneer? Or are you going to be a follower and simply blend in with the herd? I invite you right now to be that leader. Those that step up and step out in life will achieve your dreams in life. Those that don't, won't. Go ahead and order right now. I look forward to hearing your story about how living differently and taking control of your email has changed your life for the better.